And welcome to the Talk Life podcast. I'm your host, Fear, and as always, I got my gorgeous wife with me, MDI.
Hey, what up?
What'd you give me a funky face there for?
Because I moved my foot because my foot is cold.
Yeah.
And it made like I hit my
The mic off your face?
my headphones.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, it made a sound with my thing.
Oh,
it wasn't like at you. It was just in general.
Just a eek moment?
Oh, yeah. Like,
no problem. So, yeah. So,
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. If you look,
as always, we have no idea what we're doing.
No. You think after 10 years we'd know what we're doing? It's, I mean, we do know what we're doing. We just don't care. I think that's the point. I think
we're worse than we used to be.
Oh, totally worse.
Because we used to be like, make sure everything is perfect. And now we're just like, fuck it. If you don't want to listen to us with all of our fucking bullshit, then you just...
Editing's for pansies.
That's right.
But I don't know. That's kind of the way we've always done it. Although like like back in the day when we were trying, like for those of you that just started listening, we used to have another show called Fifth Cast. That was huge. I'm talking huge. It was perfect. It was better than any.
It was the perfect Ukraine phone call.
Yeah, it was the perfect podcast. Even better than the last podcast. Yeah. But anyway, we had lots of downloads. We had celebrities on, all kinds of stuff. And so when we were kind of doing that, we still didn't edit because that's bullshit. Don't do that stuff. But
yeah, no. But we tried to be a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Perfect about everything.
Yeah, in like
perfect.
We would like whatever. It became kind of a job, which it wasn't bad when we were getting paid, but we're not getting paid anymore. Doesn't matter. Now we're just old bitter podcasters.
Exactly.
So anyway, welcome along for the ride. You
had no idea you signed up for.
Yeah. You know what? I think the first thing that we're going to talk about, I'm a little pissed. Maybe that's why the show has started so off the rails.
Erratically.
So
what are you pissed about?
Well, it turns out that one of my favorite actors is hitting on my wife.
What?
Yeah. What do you mean, what?
That wasn't real.
It better not have been real. So, MDI approaches me this morning and has the gall to tell me that Canadian legend Keanu Reeves has reached out to her on Instagram. And yeah.
So, I knew it wasn't him though from the very beginning.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but also like, so this is something that happens a lot.
Yeah.
It's super with
strange. Everyone, not just with me, but like with everybody.
Every celebrity we've ever met has hit on my wife.
No.
That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about yours, but we can talk about some other people. But like, so how did Keanu approach you?
Well, it started like I went on Instagram this morning and it said Keanu Reeves. It was Keanu Reeves gives blessings or something. The account was called, and I was like, I knew it wasn't him.
Yeah,
but I followed it back just to see what happened.
Well, you
right?
You gotta
absolutely. And right away, as soon as I hit follow back, hi, pretty.
Oh, that's son of
in my DMs.
You fucking John.
So I'm like,
son of a bitch.
Hi, because I know it's not him, but I just want to see how bad it's gonna be.
For a brief second,
for my own entertainment.
Are you excited though? You're just like, oh, Keanu, I like you.
Well, no, because immediately I was like, this is a loser trying to use his name to to fuck over people or whatever. But
yeah, some scumbag.
So then he asks where I'm from. So I tell him where I'm from, but I only said Ontario. I didn't say province because I'm from Ontario. We live in Manitoba right now.
Yeah,
but we're from Ontario
for sure. And Ontario, there's an Ontario, California. So
that's true.
You just threw it out there.
I did. I wanted to see what he did with it.
Okay.
Because I am guessing at this point that it's some sort of foreign person who's trying to, like scam people in some way.
I don't care if you don't like that.
Because, hi pretty is that's
hi pretty.
That exactly. That's no one says hi pretty, but those types of people from across the world.
Yeah.
So he asked where I'm from. I said Ontario. He says, I'm from California. So then I started razzing him after that.
So he's saying he's Keanu Reeves from California.
Yes. I'm Keanu Reeves from California.
Yeah, that's not going to go over well.
So I said, why are you pretending to be Keanu Reeves? And he said, I don't get. Right? So I said, you're clearly not him. Your English is shit. And he is not from California. I'm Keanu Reeves, the actor of John Wick. So I said, liar.
But lady,
liar.
I am Keanu Reeves from the John Wick.
So I said, liar. And then I said, pathetic liar. You should know more about the person you're pretending to be. You're clearly a loser. What do you get out of this? And then he stopped. Didn't answer me at all and unfollowed me.
Wow. Just instantly.
I'm not going to get anywhere with this woman, so I'm out.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I do wish there was a Family Guy cut moment and Keanu Reeves is looking at his phone. He's like, oh, unfollow. But yeah.
I really doubt that's the case.
No, one, as far as I know, Keanu Reeves, I think he's like anti-social media.
I think he does have an account here or there. Like, I don't know if he has an Instagram account or.
Yeah.
Well, I think so. I don't know.
I'm not sure. But another thing though is, Keanu Reeves was born in Beirut, Lebanon, and then raised in Toronto, Canada. Right?
He's not from California.
He's not American at all.
No.
I believe he lives in New York.
He might live in the States now, but yeah.
Because
he's not on the East or the West Coast. He's on the East Coast.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure because I think I saw like a fucking, wasn't there like I don't know if it was a YouTube or Facebook thing or whatever, and it's like a whole bunch of like random pictures of he just takes the subway, he walks down the he's fucking like everyman. Person. Yeah. So no, he's definitely and that's what
that was my Sunday morning.
If you're gonna be a scammer, man, at least pull up fucking Wikipedia or something. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's so not from California, but anyway. I wouldn't have believed it was him anyway, even if he knew where he actually was from. But yeah, as soon as I'm from California, I was like, you're a fucking loser.
Well, yeah, and so this happens. We've seen many news stories about this, and this, unfortunately, there's a lot of stupid people out there, and
I have had a few different celebrity type folk reach out, like I'm doing air quotes. People that are pretending to be celebrity type folk reach out to me and be like, oh hi, I'm so, and I'm like, you're a fucking loser.
Number one, it would be a verified account if it was a real celebrity, and these are things that I think it's most of the time it's women that they reach out to.
Absolutely.
And we just saw something, I want to say within the last month, where somebody reached out. Who the fuck? I can't remember the celebrity.
It's not important.
Yeah. Oh, yep. You know who it was? Oh, and he's not even much of, like, no offense, my guy. I don't even know your name, but he plays Billy on Stranger Things.
Okay.
And he's like a supermodel, and he's dating a supermodel.
Okay.
Anyway, he reached out to this lady and essentially just said like, hey, I'm Billy from Stranger Things and blah, blah, blah. And this is my side account because my girlfriend's so controlling and blah, blah, blah. And essentially talked to this lady for a long time and was like, I will leave her for you and blah, blah, blah. And she ended up sending him 10 grand, I think, because for some reason, Billy from Stranger Things needed money.
I know, right? And that's what I was thinking with the Keanu Reeves account. Like, how in hell are they going to get, because they got to be trying to get money out of you.
That's the only thing they're trying to do. How are they going to try and
convince you that Keanu Reeves needs money?
But they do. But people give these fucking people money. Oh, it's insane. I can't believe it. It shake your fucking head.
Yeah, like, come on. Have some common sense, people.
Yeah, like.
And the broken English is
dead
for me. Yeah, I am a grammar like, I don't like saying that word, but
yeah.
I am big on grammar. If you do
Look,
not
if you're gonna
use
fake
proper grammar and
being a celebrity,
punctuation,
you better be on point.
well, yeah, like right away, I'm like, you're foreign. You don't actually know this language. This is not your born and raised language. It's shown by. It's clearly like a blinking hello.
Well, yeah, and like
red flag, red lights, whatever you want to call it. If you come at me with broken English, I know right away you are not who you say you are.
Yeah, no, unfortunately. And yes, I do poke fun that whoever it is probably of East Indian descent. And I'm sorry, but the majority of these like these are like corporations. These are buildings.
Either that or Africa, yeah.
Yeah, these are like, there's buildings. There's a guy on YouTube. He's like a reverse hacker. He calls these hackers and fucks with them and these scam artists or whatever. And a lot of them are over in India. And it's like giant buildings of call centers. And this is what they do. They just scam people all day long. So yeah, I poke fun, but it's not what are we doing?
This is the guy. He has 12 posts, 7 followers, and he's following 68.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 September 1964, age 58, Hollywood Hills, California, nationality, occupation, Canadian actor. So did he say that before?
Did he say what?
That he would like, did it say Canadian and whatnot?
Yes, it said that before.
Oh, well then what the fuck? Why would he be like from California?
I know, it doesn't make any sense.
Either way, I was just curious because I was thinking maybe after you called him out, he was like, fuck, maybe I should do some research. But I don't know. Sorry, the fuzzing in my ears.
Yeah, our board is dying, so it's starting to get.
Yeah, as far as I can tell on playback, you guys don't hear anything.
No,
different.
we don't hear it. You just gotta learn to
try to tune it out.
Ignore it.
I know. Maybe I'll take this one off and then just leave this one. I don't know.
Right.
Try to figure it out because once it starts getting in my head, then I can't overcome it. My ADHD
Your
brain
ADHD
kind of takes over.
Focuses on that, yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So, and that's one thing. There's been tons. I've heard stories of like people pretending to be all kinds of different actors, and they all need money for specific. Yeah, like things.
I'm stuck here. Like, I need your help. I can't access my money, and it's like, really, you're going to regular ass people on Instagram instead of the hundreds of thousands of celebrities you know.
Yeah, come on,
to help you out.
Can't ask your neighbor.
If you're able to contact me through social media, that means you're able to contact all the rich people you know.
Yeah.
Through social media.
You can be like, hi, I'm Keanu.
Is that scam?
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Reach out to Reese Witherspoon or someone. Ask for some cash. I don't know. But
I don't know if he's even actually worked with her.
I just picked the name. I just I don't know. It's very odd. Just throwing it out there for all of our listeners. Be fucking smarter.
Yeah.
Please just be smarter. If any of you write in and be like, well, I got scammed by Garth Brooks. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. You're too dumb.
I'm sorry. You're dumb.
You're too dumb.
You're dumb.
Anyway. So yeah. So that was.
Have some fucking common sense. If you ever actually think you have the real person, then you have them send you a selfie with something that shows the date, and like, you have them send you pictures that are specific in some way or another. Like, send me a selfie with you wearing a red scarf.
Yeah. Or
whatever. And then you know it. Then you have proof.
Still.
But besides that.
Yeah, but right now my mind, Family Guy flashback to Keanu Reeves. He's like, I don't have a red scarf. Like, just silly shit. But.
Well, that was just an example. And you can tell him show me a selfie with showing me 4 fingers in front of your face.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just teasing. Wow. But yeah, so that was our morning. But
that was our morning chuckle.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Nice little chuckle over coffee and tea.
Right? How just stupid people could be.
And it's just
is sad.
It's the people that it's the lonely, it's the elderly, it's all these people that these fucking scumbags prey on. So just
right.
And
that's like, it's like they probably look at my profile and they're like, oh, she's a fat girl in her 40s. She's gonna want some attention.
She wants some Keanu Reeves loving.
Right?
I don't know. Anyway, just be better, guys.
Although maybe I should start looking around for
some sort of celebrity sugar daddy.
No, but some sort of replacement, because this week you threw me on the ground.
Okay, here it is. So I figured this would come up at some point in this episode. Explain to the people what happened.
You threw me on the ground.
Okay, but there's more to it. It's not like I just shoved a bitch down the stairs or something.
No, we were outside.
Yeah.
We were doing a little adventuring in the wilderness, if you will.
Yeah, because up here it's gorgeous. There's woods,
a lot of
there's
wilderness,
lakes, there's everything. So we like to take little treks when we can.
Exactly. Now, my mistake when we weren't planning on going on a little hike or whatever.
Right.
We were going on a car ride, and then you decided, hey, let's go look at this. The problem was I had worn my Birks, my sandals, that don't stay on my feet so well.
Yeah, they don't even have sport mode.
No, they do not have sport mode. So when I went to climb up an incline that was a big rock, essentially, I could feel myself slipping right out of the sandals.
Yeah.
So I said, give me a little push. I need a little push to get up. Well, you thought a little push meant to throw me into the next county.
Hadouken! Well, no, I was supporting your ass.
No, yeah, you were supporting my ass when I was falling. I couldn't stay in my shoes.
Yeah.
And then I said, give me just a little push, which meant like a guiding push. And you were just like, whoa. And I had a drink in one hand and a joint in the other. And there's no way I'm sacrificing a joint. I threw my drink on the floor, on the ground, and tried to catch myself with my left elbow.
Which is always a great way to try to catch yourself.
Yeah, it's not so bad now. It's healed up because this was almost a week ago.
It was a week
about a week ago. Anyway, and then my left hip got the brunt of it.
Well, so from my thing, I don't even think I pushed that hard.
Yes, you did.
If I did, man, I'm fucking Hercules or something because I felt like I was just kind of supporting, and then I just gave a little like this.
No, you didn't.
And you were lighter than air. You were just like.
Maybe you think I'm a lot heavier than I am.
Well, I'm not going down that road. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Plus, half of my weight was on the rock. I just needed you to guide the last half. Maybe, I don't know.
Either way.
You threw me way too far. And
was there, I threw you way too far. Is there an amount of I could have thrown you?
No, I didn't want you to throw me at all.
Just sorry.
I wanted you to gently push as my legs, as my feet walked.
Yep. That's what
you shoved me so fast. My feet were like, there was no way I could catch, I could walk as fast as you shoved me.
I don't know. Like I said, I thought I just gave a little, and then you went so fast that I couldn't even grab you. My brain was just
you
what?
Threw me on the ground.
What the hell happened here? I don't know. Yeah. So unfortunately,
I'm okay now.
When the allegations come out that I'm abusive, apparently this is on the record.
I've got proof now, man.
Yeah. It's rough.
I unfortunately did not take pictures of my scraped, bruised elbow or my bruised hip.
It didn't happen. So,
but
alleged. This is all alleged.
It was funny because it did come back to you a little bit later in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Because I purchased... I'm trying to be a little bit more health conscious.
Mm-hmm.
And so I purchased salt and vinegar... what are they called? Rice Krispies? No.
It's
not Rice Krispies.
No, it's... oh, fuck. What are those?
Crispers.
It's Puff Wheats or something.
Yeah, so it's not chips, but it's puffed rice
cakes.
Rice
cakes.
But they were in the shape of, they were little, like chips.
See, they were mini rice cakes.
Yeah. Salt and vinegar flavor.
Yeah.
And they were wicked.
Oh my God.
They were so, they went, whoa, on the vinegar.
Anytime we've ever kind of had rice chips, it's just like cardboard.
There's barely any flavor on them.
So these guys brought the. My mouth is filling with saliva just thinking about it.
Because I usually for a while I've purchased the no-name ones. Maybe that's the problem. When I do try to get on like a healthy kick and I'm like, I'm not going to buy chips. I'm going to buy rice cake chips or whatever the fuck they're called. Crispy Minis, maybe?
Sure. I don't know. They don't sponsor the show. Fuck
right?
them.
Fuck them. So yeah, we ate the bag within a couple hours. Like it took time.
Yeah.
We had to take breaks and then be like, hey, you ready for some more now? And then when it got to the very end.
Sorry, I'm just going to pause you quick. You guys may or may not have heard a
that
flock of geese
flying by.
It is become like it is fall.
It's time
right
to
now,
get the fuck out of the north.
They are getting the fuck out of the north.
Yeah, it's time to go.
But anyway, it took us a while to eat them.
It took us a while to eat them. We had to take breaks.
Well, yeah, because those bitches were aggressive. You eat a few and like, your fucking tongue
your
is
mouth
like
hurt.
wrong. But you can't. You just got to keep eating them.
My tongue was okay. It was like the inside under of my, like my teeth.
The back of the gums?
Down. Yeah, like underneath my tongue.
Underneath your tongue?
Kind of, yeah. Like your tongue sits there so that your gums underneath your teeth are not really exposed.
Yeah.
Your gum is, your tongue is, I don't know. Either way, for some reason, that part of my mouth got cut up. Like the bottom gums of my front teeth.
Strange.
But anyway, so when it did get to the point where we were at the end of the bag, he turned the bag upside down and tried to just let it fall into his mouth.
As one does.
As a lot of men do.
There's probably chicks that do.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never done it. I was always raised to be ladylike, but I don't know.
So what do you do with all those crumbs and goodness at the end? You just threw it out?
No, the most I will do, and I do not feel it's very ladylike, but I will, if possible, lick my fingers. And I say if possible, like if my fingers are clean, I'll lick my fingers and then push into the bag to get as much as I can.
Like a Lick-a-Maid?
Sure, yes,
like
exactly.
Like a human Lick-a-Maid.
Okay, yeah. Because, I don't know. You're not supposed to drink from the carton. You're not supposed to eat directly from the bag. It's just things I was told and taught. I don't know.
See, I've never been a carton drinker, but I will dump the rest of that into my...
You dump chips into your mouth all the time. I've seen it happen many times in our lifetime. But anyway.
Yeah.
So when he did this, the vinegar took over. It hit him so hard. And he started hacking and coughing. I thought he was going to die. And then he's like, it hit my hanging ball.
Yeah.
It hit my hanging ball.
I fucking dusted my hanging ball.
So funny. I almost died.
Oh, God.
I almost died laughing.
Jeez, it was brutal. Like it was.
And he's screaming about his hanging ball in the middle of coughing and hacking to the point where he was not red, but purple.
Oh, yeah. I thought I was dead.
Yeah, it was on.
I'm going to die right here.
You know what's going to take you out?
Yeah.
Eating healthier.
Chip dust. Yeah. Eating healthier, but sucking back on the chip dust.
Oh, no. Salt and vinegar chip dust.
Yeah. How did that fat piece of shit die? He went out the way he wanted to.
Yeah. Choking on
dust.
Salt and vinegar chip dust.
Yeah. And that's how he would have wanted to go.
Salt and vinegar has always been your friend. My favorite, God. Sorry.
It's for sure. And it's so hit or miss, I find, as a flavor. Like,
yeah, because some of them can be so bland.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like plain with a hint of vinegar.
Yeah.
And then, other times, you get bags that you can eat like 4 chips and then your mouth is like cut up to shreds. But it's so delicious. You're like, oh, I still want to keep eating these. Yeah. But, almost taken out by a bag of crisps.
Right? Crisps.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. So you know what else the next worry is for everyone is this Eras Tour movie.
Oh, yes.
Being in theaters.
Yeah.
Everybody's very upset and worried about it. Yeah. I think it's funny that how many people that work at theaters have come forward and posted their opinions on it and they're still split.
So here, just in case you guys don't know what's going on. Yeah. So Taylor Swift is doing her Eras Tour I believe right now, right?
Absolutely.
And so she must have filmed the beginning of the tour and is now announced that she's putting it out in October in theaters. What's the matter?
It got messed up.
And so anyway, everything Taylor Swift is like the biggest thing on the planet right now. And everything she does is huge.
And you've even become
I am
a Swiftie.
Yeah, I'm a Swiftie by association.
No, not by association.
What? If I get in the car, it's not on my playlist. But
yeah, I know. But if you, playlist. Because you're a man and you're
what is that?
Afraid.
You're afraid. I'm okay with my sexuality to listen to what I want. I'm just saying I don't go out.
But when you hear it, you're like, damn, she's good.
She is. She's a fantastic writer. I can't. I look. Believe me. I hate almost all popular music, but Taylor Swift can fucking write. Like literally, this bitch writes stories, and that's what I like. I like tell a tale, do that.
Which is so funny because all the music you listen to, you can't tell even what they're saying. It's just that's it. That's all you listen to.
I think we should have put some sort of ear rape warning at the beginning of that.
Sorry, if you know what kind of music he listens to, you know.
Any man of mine.
That's not what you listen to.
No,
that's not even Taylor Swift.
I know. I don't care. Fuck it.
All right.
Anyway, so she's putting this out. So her tour is huge.
Shout out to Shania.
Yeah, that's right. Canadian. The tour is huge. It's been doing so much. Apparently, from all the people dancing and jumping, they think that the earth has shaken off its axis or different little things like that.
There's been cities that have thought they're having earthquakes, but it's not an earthquake.
It's not. It's just the Swifties going crazy. So anyway, because of that, what?
Cat hair in my mouth.
Pussy hair
Fuck's sakes.
So because of that, they're worried that the because she already said like make it a thing, and like this has become the new norm, right? When a big movie's coming out, like Barbie just came out, everybody dressed like Barbie went to the thing.
Well, and to go to the Eras tour, it's kind of like if you go to one of the concerts, it's expected kind of for you to wear
dress up,
glittery colors, and look as amazing as you can, kind of thing. It's a thing because it's not like she doesn't want it to just be a concert. She wants it to be a whole experience. And not only that, you know what? If I was going to a concert like Taylor Swift, I would want to dress up and do as much as I could.
You want to be part
of
it, right?
To make it special.
Exactly.
Because I don't know. We're the type of people that don't get to do things like that very often. So when we do, it's like, let's make it special.
Yeah, we got to go crazy for sure. But no, and so there's TikTok trends where people post like their Eras tour or it's like the Eras tour outfit and this and that and all this stuff, which has become kind of a whole other thing where there's like all these people that are like, you guys should stop doing this for buying clothes that you're only going to wear once. And
there's people that are complaining that, you're buying all these fancy clothes but
they're not fancy. What are they called? They're called something like, fast fashion or something like that.
Fast fashion, which means they're from Wish or, low quality,
very low quality
type, retailers.
So that's a whole nother thing because they're saying that fast fashion is essentially like filling our fucking landfills now and blah blah blah. Like, so that's a whole nother thing that we're not going to touch upon. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to
cheap shit that you wear once or twice.
Yeah, and then it just falls. If you try to wash it, it falls apart. So so anyway, so going back to it, like I said, it's this Eras tour has kind of been this big thing where you dress up, you go out, you have it. And so Taylor was like, she tweeted out and she's like, and I want the same thing here. Like, go have fun, sing along. Movie. Yeah,
sing along.
So there's already people
dance,
like saying how they're going to go and they're just going to go all out and it's going to be crazy.
And now the theaters are worried.
They're scared.
Be disruptive.
Yeah, because sorry,
blowing into the microphone.
Yeah, I had to take a hit. So then
there's other movies in those theaters. There's other movies playing. Those movies could be quiet and like thoughtful type movies.
Serious film next to the Eras tour, and that's what they're worried about. And they're like, so people are already on TikTok saying like, people are going to complain if you guys are yelling and screaming, and it's not you that are going to have to hear about it. It's us that's going to have to hear about it.
Yeah, all us employees are going to have to blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Have some fucking common sense. Yet again, plan for it. Like you said, plan for it. Have some fucking common sense. Put the Eras tour movie in a corner on the end of the theater, and the one next to it is a fucking superhero movie that's going to be loud with explosions or something, Marvel movie or whatever, like something very loud that's going to have a lot of action, so you won't notice the fucking music and the people dancing or stomping or whatever.
And like, if you're really that worried about it,
really, like, it really doesn't take that much thought.
No, in this thing, like, everything Taylor does turns to gold. So I would say put it at the end, so there's nothing on the one side, and then, you know what, don't run a movie in the second one. Give that buffer. And I know what you're thinking, but then look at all that revenue. No, these people are probably going to go back and watch this fucking movie a few times.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so this just got announced like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, not long ago.
And like 2 months before that, they announced, Jesus Christ, they announced the hiccups, yeah, for some fucking reason. Anyway, they announced the new Exorcist movie. So this is coming out in October. So they it's October. So they wanted Exorcist to be in for October for a big Halloween movie.
Yeah.
And as soon as this Eras tour was announced,
they were like, never mind.
They backed off. They moved the date so that they won't compete with it, which is interesting. Personally, I think it's
bizarre
a good move.
Because you think it's a good move? I think it's stupid, because do you really think that they're the same types of people are going to go to both?
They don't think of that. That's not what they're thinking. They're thinking that the majority, like, of people are going to go for this Era tour. I know what you're saying. Does it cross over? I don't know. Probably. There's probably Swifties that like horror movies. Like,
I guess, but that much that they're going to lose revenue?
Yeah. Well, think like that's what.
If you're a horror movie fan, you're going to go see, like, if it's a horror, you're not going to not see. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a big fan, if you're a horror movie fan, you're going to go see both.
They're not.
It's not going to be one or the other.
If you have that sort of disposable income nowadays, a lot of people don't. They have to choose one movie, and I know that's not theater. For everybody. I don't know. Now you
one
go to the
ticket
theater,
is
it's like
less than $20.
Well, are you going to get snacks?
No. You know why? Because they're stupidly fucking expensive.
Cokes up my ass.
Not Cokes. I would bring in a water bottle, and yeah, I'd have some fucking candy and maybe a bag of chips in my oversized purse, but which they cannot look in. Yeah. It's against the law. They can't look in your purse or ask to look in in anything. So take a big purse, take some fucking snacks, take some fucking popcorn if you want.
Yeah.
Make it at home. Like, you think it's going to be less fresh than that shit they serve you at the theater?
No.
Like, make your own fucking snacks and take it with you. And you know what? That's how you save enough money to see both fucking movies.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird the way that they look at it. They just look at it as competing. And it was the same with Barbie and Oppenheimer. They were like, it's going to be some sort of competition or whatever. And I would think
that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole fucking point now?
Yeah, but that's why they moved it, because they don't want to compete with it. They don't want the
competition? They're scared of it.
Probably.
Come on, bitch.
As it is. Look, man, I love The Exorcist, the first one. The other ones I don't care for. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one movie. And so the general gist of this is going to be a direct sequel. Same thing that they just did with Halloween. It's going to be a direct sequel, a trilogy based off of the first one. So I'm already not fucking happy about it, because this is all we got. We just keep doing this dumbass shit.
Well, yeah, and is it going to be set way back in the day or in like now?
No, it's now.
A sequel from 60-ish years ago? Oh, I'm sorry, 40?
Well, yeah, it came out in the 70s, but they have the mom from the original movie
as today. 50 years ago.
50 years ago.
So wasn't that off.
No, not at all. But so she's playing the part. She is still her from the first one.
The mom.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How old is this woman now?
She's
no offense, but
yeah, that's the whole point.
So it stuck to her, not to the daughter.
No. So the trailer shows you is two girls go out into the woods, come back a bunch of days later looking sort of like Reagan from the first one.
Yeah.
And so.
And is she in it?
As far as I know, no.
Well, I wonder why. She needs the work.
I don't know.
Like, we've met her in person. Yeah. She's not so big, big rich celebrity. Like
not no more. But,
no. She goes to Calgary fucking horror cons.
Wow.
I'm
Shots
sorry.
fired.
We sat next to her.
I know.
And I chit-chatted with her like she was just a regular fucking person. Mind you, celebrities are regular people. But she didn't have any security. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not a big name A-lister anymore.
Yeah, whatever. Either way, she might be in it. I don't know. But the reason...
I'm purposely not saying her name. Just so.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The reason that... the mom is in it is because apparently it's supposed to be the demon Pazuzu is back or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know the general gist. I've just seen it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not excited because I just want new shit. You go back to the 80s and they tried everything. Every single like fucking holiday has a horror movie.
Absolutely.
Every single, like, you know what? They just were just like, let's do this. Let's see what happens. And now everybody's so shit scared, even to the point where they will move their entire movie out of spooky
Halloween
season to not compete with Taylor Swift. Although at the same time, I'm not sure why Taylor would bother doing that. Like, if I was her, why wouldn't you put it out like December? Like, make it a fucking Christmassy sort of thing.
I have no idea.
But I don't know.
I don't think it's about the money for her. I think it was about getting it readily available for people who cannot afford to go to the concert as soon as possible.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly, because people had such a hard time getting tickets, and they were so expensive in resales and everything.
Yeah.
That she was like, all right, let's go. We're going to film it and release it into theaters so the people that can't get into the concerts
can
at least see it.
And that's why she's like, dress up, do it all, pretend like you're going.
It's not about the money for her. She doesn't need the money.
Well, no shit. It's not, none of it's about the person. Like, none of it's about Taylor. None of it's about these fucking CEOs that are paying themselves millions of dollars. These fucking idiots that run these studios. Those are the same assholes that it's the reason that we still have these strikes going on. Because instead of, not paying yourself $7 million or whatever a year or whatever the fuck.
It was 3 years.
Whatever. Still.
And I don't think it was 7.
Ridiculous.
I think it was 4.5 or something like that.
The one I think was like 7 something. I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is these guys who don't create anything are getting paid way more than the people that are actually writing, producing, acting, all of that shit. And that's fucking garbage.
Yeah, the people that bring in all the money.
Yeah. So I know right now they don't give a fuck and they're like, haha, I hope that they fucking lose their houses and shit. But once all the stuff that you have pre-done is gone, good fucking luck.
Then what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they're going to be like, please rewatch The Office. Please rewatch Friends.
Friends isn't on anything anymore. Well, It might be on. It's probably on the ABC one, whatever, or NBC one, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, and like, fuck, I hate these whole streaming service things. Like, it was cool when Netflix came out and it was kind of its own thing. And then all these greedy cunts were like, well, we want our own thing. We want a cut of that. And now you need this plus and this plus and that plus and this plus. And like, fuck that shit. Now we are going back in time to the fucking days of like satellite TV and shit. Okay. So it's so fucking annoying because now if you want to watch all the things you want to watch, you got to spend a shitload more money to be able to get all of the stuff, which I don't know. So back in the day, I was a pirate. As many of us of my, generation were. We were the first that got to dabble with the things like Napster, LimeWire, or whatnot. We got to play with high-speed internet where we could download a movie in a matter of a few minutes and stuff like that. And so for a long time, anytime I wanted something, I would go download it. I would still purchase movies that I really wanted, but for the most part, a lot of movies are just watch once and throw away. So there's no point in spending the money on it. So fuck it. I would just download it. And then Netflix kind of came out and they were doing their thing. And then I was like, okay, well, this pretty much has everything that we would kind of need. So there's no real reason to pirate or anything like that. So I stopped. I was like, done. We'll just pay for this service and I get to watch all the movies I would have downloaded. Like. Yeah, so fuck it. And then all these other assholes came along and started taking all their stuff off and putting it on their own. So now if you want to watch this or that, and I know that they still subsidize or I don't know the real word, but like they put their stuff, like you can watch Disney shows on Prime or you can watch this or that, but it's it's limited releases and
stuff that nobody wants to see.
Yeah, exactly. But so anyway, so now I don't know. It's just like back in the day when we had like satellite or cable TV. It's like, here you can have 400 of these channels that are all the fucking same. They're just time zone related or whatever. And you want movies? Okay, well that's an extra thing. But this one only plays these movies. Oh, you want sports? Okay, you got to get this thing. Or you want this TV show? Okay, you have to get this other package. And so that's kind of why Netflix and all them started doing so well, was because people were fucking tired of having to buy in all these extra fucking a la carte things to build it. So then now, fast forward, we are doing the same thing, only they just each have their own app.
Yeah.
So it's not just on the one TV app and you have 7,000 channels and nothing's on. I don't know. I know, whatever. I'm sure there's people listening there like, this old fucking piece of shit. But no, fuck it. If I can, and now even I feel like it's worse trying to find shit now.
It is. It's harder trying to find stuff.
Because like we've got one of those sticks, so you just talk into your remote, and I'll be like,
Stick.
I'll be like, this movie, and then it pulls it up, and it's like, oh, you need this other fucking thing to be able to watch that, or you need this other fucking thing to watch this. So fuck it. I'm thinking about going VPN and pirating again, because what the fuck? Like, stop being so fucking greedy.
You shouldn't tell people that.
Oh, come find me. But anyway, I don't know. And it's all just fucking shenanigans. So
it's all just nonsense.
That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm an old man. I'll get off my soapbox.
Right?
What?
You know what else makes you an old man?
What?
Your favorite fucking candy that you're all excited about getting home, like a giddy little boy.
Oh, my molasses
the other
candy.
Day. Yeah, because it's finally
it's spooky
in
season.
stores again.
Yeah. So, and I both hate and like the fact that it's September and I get Halloween candy, but I also hate it because, like we were talking the other day, that fucking meme where it's Lord of the Rings and Aragorn, it says Halloween above his head and he's like, how long do you need? And then the king, it says literally everybody, and he's like, as long as you can give me. And then it cuts to the orcs with, instead of a battering ram, it's fucking Mariah Carey's face. All the orcs are wearing fucking Christmas and they're fucking slamming it, and Halloween's trying to hold Christmas back. And I was like, Jesus Christ, if that's not the best fucking meme I've ever seen. Because like everything starts so fucking early that 9 times out of 10, like this year we are going to buy candy early and hoard it somewhere and try to fucking not eat it. Well, yeah, because
we run out of it here in the north.
Exactly. Last year we were almost fucked.
Yep.
And but that's because they start taking it away even before the holiday. And then
to put in Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already moving on. You're like, wait a minute. The holiday hasn't even happened yet.
It's the 29th.
Where'd the candy go? What are these fucking trees doing here?
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of kids got fucking Christmas candy last year. Fuck them. That's what you get.
Yeah, it's still candy.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know. So that was just great. But yeah, my favorite candy. I don't like a lot of candy.
No, you don't.
I'm a chocolate guy. I'll eat a candy bar or something like that.
Chips guy.
I do like chips. But one candy that I really love are those Halloween molasses candies. Mm-hmm. Now, I've taken a stand, many a podcast on it, and I will fight you to the death.
death.
There are two versions of this candy. It's the molasses candy. There's one called the original, or the company's name is like the original or something like that. I don't know if they are the original version of that candy.
I don't know either.
But they can suck my balls.
Oh, wow.
The ones by Kerr's company.
Yeah.
And no, they don't sponsor us, but if there's a rep from Kerr's, reach the fuck out, dude. Because I will eat molasses candies all year round. And you'll have to pay for new jibs and all that stuff because
no kidding.
All that's going to rot.
Teeth will fall out.
But yeah, that's my thing. Each year when I find it, I'll buy it. And like, I think I got a bag of 80. It will last me most of the year.
Yeah, it'll last you a while.
I don't just sit here and eat them like crazy. I just, they're just so delicious. And I don't know what it is. That candy reminds me of Halloween.
Like from when you were a kid.
Like, I don't know. That taste hits my mouth, and all I can think, all Halloween memories just flood my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody on a trike out there?
I don't know, but it's making a horrible squeaky sound.
There's a neurotoxin. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. That's where my brain is at. Is those candies. Now I'm going to throw it out to you guys. You can put it in the. Oh, you know what? I think he's on a bike. The guy that's grabbing the thing. So no growling. Anyway, so hold on. Brief pause from the Halloween candy situation, just in case my dog goes crazy. So the other day we had ran out of TP. This is gonna be TMI. I don't give a shit. You're coming along. This is my podcast. You're gonna hear about this. I bought Royale. I'm outing them because I guarantee you guys want it. Velour. So anyway, Royale Velour. I'm like, shit. This sounds like it's going to be fucking like wiping my ass with silk. This is going to be great.
It was on sale.
Yeah, no, it was the itchiest fucking thing ever. Like, I don't know if velour is French for itchy asshole, but holy shit. Like, it was unbearable. We had to go buy new stuff. We just gave the rest of it away. You know what you're thinking? Fear, you're giving out itchy assholes. Hey man, everybody's asshole's their own deal. If they want to go ahead and do that, that's fine. I gave it away for free. But I personally would rather use sandpaper on my anus than use that any longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry.
We didn't like it. Like I say, we as me and Dreamer, it caused problems for us women as well.
Well, yeah, fuck.
It was yucky.
It leaves behind little particles, and like you shouldn't be able to like knock the toilet paper and see things fall out of it. Like, what the sweet fuck? It reminds me. I remember I saw this. It was like an ad from, I don't know, the 20s or some fucking thing or whatever, and it was like toilet paper now with less slivers or something like that, and like that was like a real thing that they had to deal with. Is like slivers in your ass, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was probably velour. But yeah. Anyway,
it was bad. It was nasty.
TMI, I don't care. Welcome to the Talk Life podcast. Now going back to it.
Yeah, we're talking life.
Yeah, I want to know. Leave it in the comments below. What is your favorite Halloween candy, or what candy reminds you of the spooky season? Because I'm very curious, because I have a few, because it was things that I only got at Halloween. One was those Kisses candy. The second, candy apples, remind me a lot of the Halloween season, because we used to have someone, when I'd go trick-or-treating as a child, I would get a candy apple. And I'm not even that big of a fan. For the most part, they were gross, but it's one of those things that remind me. And then the last thing, and I know this is super random and only people from my hometown are going to understand it, but smoked fish.
Bleh.
Yeah. Smoked fish.
I couldn't believe that when you told me that.
Yeah. And like there was like specific houses. There was the one house for the fudge we always had to go to. There was the smoked fish. I can't even think of the guy's name now. That sucks. And then the candy apple house. But we hit all the houses, but those are ones you had to hit every year. Even when we got older, we would venture over and grab some. But
yeah, like we started dating when we were 16, and that's right. I've put up with his ass since we were both 16.
Rude.
And we're 40 now. But anyway, yeah, that was one of the first. You were like, the first thing we have to do is go over to this guy's house and get smoked fish, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it was the most gross, disgusting thing I'd ever heard of.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's some weird stuff. Is there any is there any spooky season candy that is your favorite or anything like that?
No, I just like all candy.
You
know, I like candy.
Yeah, you're a big candy fan.
Yeah, I've always been a candy fan. I think it's because I was not allowed to have it as a kid.
Yeah.
And even with Halloween candy, like we would go out trick-or-treating, but I wasn't allowed to have my candy. And
what happened to it?
I'm honestly not sure.
That's fucked.
I don't know if my parents took it or if they gave it away or if they,
wow.
I don't know. But and then for most of our childhood, Steven couldn't have chocolate. So that meant we couldn't have chocolate either. So they'd literally go through the bags and take away all my chocolate. Because if he couldn't have it, I couldn't either.
Yeah, that's why your dad was so fat for a while.
Wow.
That's where all that chocolate went.
Jeez.
That's right. That's right. I'm calling you out. Man, that's fucked up. We used to go, we would get a couple pillowcases of candy, and I would eat Halloween candy to well into the Christmas season. And
that's amazing that you had that much restraint.
When I was younger. When I got older, I would eat it until November 1st. so it's a big difference for how things kind of ended up. And then as an adult I always buy extra candy because I'm not allowed to trick or treat anymore. I haven't been able to, I'm pretty sure I stopped trick or treating at age, I don't know, 12 or 13, because it started getting weird. They would literally call me out, and I'm like, I'm a kid, and they're like, they thought that I was taking Bill and those guys around as their dad just because I was taller and had facial hair.
Because you had facial hair when you were 12.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm a child as well.
And I wonder if Logan had the same problem because Logan,
guarantee it. He's fucking taller than me.
Yeah, and he had facial hair at 12 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if he had that problem too with people are like, no, you're not a kid. And that's why he doesn't. Because even he's 15 now, but last year at 14, he didn't want to go out. He didn't go the year before that either. So I wonder.
Yeah. So yeah, last year actually the last couple of years, we just buy extra candy. So because he didn't want to go out, then he still got some candy.
Yes.
But it is kind of becoming our tradition of setting up a haunt out front.
Yeah, a little bit of a haunt. You always dress up as your wolf.
Yeah, I'm always a werewolf. And
werewolf, of course. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Logan last year dressed up kind of like a Jason kind-ish character.
Yeah, he was kind of a Jason / Purge character or something, maybe.
He scared a bunch of kids outside the house, which he loved.
Oh God, it's so fun. It's
Dreamer
fun.
is tiny. She's 5'1".
Oh yeah, she
can dress up and look like a 10-year-old still.
Absolutely.
Even though she's going to be 18 in November.
Yeah, no, she has already said she will forever trick or treat.
She's like, I'm going to trick or treat as long as I fucking can. But you know what? I kind of like it. Up here, everyone trick or treats.
Absolutely. We've given out candy to tons of adults.
Oh, like grandmas.
Just dress up. That's all I ask.
Right?
Dress up. Put even just a mask, whatever.
It's hilarious.
Something.
And it's funny because, and I know I'm very sorry. We were kind of bagging on the East Indian folk at the beginning of the show, but also the East Indian folk that live here now in the North. It's like they're trying to fit in as much as they can.
Oh, absolutely.
And the grandmas, everybody, all of them go trick or treating.
Yeah.
And they just look at you like, this is the most amazing, and I'm like, they're so excited.
Oh my God.
And they're just like, you're gonna give us free shit? It's hilarious. Yeah, the moms and the grandmas and all of them do it. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, I might do accents and little things. Fuck it. Everything is funny. Calm the fuck down, because at the end of the day, I'm team people and I love people.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, when I'm dressed up as the werewolf and I'm fucking scaring people, and a whole group of East Indian folk or Filipino folk will come up.
Yeah, we have those too.
They just want
to take pictures.
Take pictures with me, and I'll pose with them.
Take a picture with you.
And last year, I would wait for them to take the picture, and then I would turn and like howl or scream. And like, I bet there's some fucking awesome pictures. That's the only thing I wish. I wish people would tag me and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you don't even know if those East Indian people have socials.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea, but that would be amazing. Like, maybe I need to make up some cards and I'll just hand them out and be like, please tag me if you do put it on social media.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I guarantee there's some great video. There's some great, and like there are some folks that do follow me on TikTok. And have posted, and so it's so weird to see that side of it, of like people approaching my house, me charging and howling at them.
Yeah, we have seen a couple.
It's so crazy. It's so cool. It's very cool. So anybody that's following along here in the north, thanks a lot. It does mean a lot. Anybody that comments and all that stuff, it's really fucking cool. But yeah, so I don't know. I think maybe even today we might sit down and have a little family meeting of kind of what we want to do.
Yes, because you asked me the other day, you're like, what do you want to do for Halloween? And I was like, you know what? I'll do whatever you want to do. I'm on board, and I will support you in any way I can. Whatever you want to do. Because Halloween is not necessarily my holiday. Yeah. I don't dislike it, but I don't love it like you do.
Oh God.
So, but I've also especially this year, I'm even more physically inept than I have ever been. But so yeah, we'll see what you want to do. And I was like, well, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So then he's like, yep, we need to have a family meeting about this.
Well, yeah, like obviously, like with the fucking economy and whatnot, like money's tight, so there's not a lot that we can financially do.
Don't usually put money into it.
No, because if I could, believe me,
outside.
Yeah, if I could, I would build a small haunt right here, for everybody, because I love that shit. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll try to
haunts in town though.
Yeah, and I don't know. I haven't ventured over to any. Here's what's interesting. I could run a haunt. I can't go through one.
Yeah, because you get all pissy, and you the biggest thing is you're like, I wouldn't have done that way. That's not that fucking scary. They had to do it this way instead, or you actually have someone come out and scare you, and then you have your fight or flight, and you always fight.
Yeah, I don't have the flight, which is fine. And part of it is I have anxiety and stuff. So like,
much as you love Halloween, you cannot be scared because you get violent with people.
Yeah, and that's not cool for anybody. No. And I know that they're just doing their job, and that's fine. And it's not like if they jump out, they scare me. It's when I can't figure out how to go to the next room that I start to panic a little bit. And like I took Dreamer to one when we lived in Airdrie, and we went through it, and it was fine, and I was okay until I came to this one room and I couldn't find the door, and I started to like, I could feel the rage coming through, and there was like a kid in a pig mask or whatever, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get out of here? And he's just like and like points over at this, like the way that they made it was so fucking weird. But like, he could see that I was trying to get at, like, I'm not being a dick. I'm like, okay, all right. And my anxiety starts going, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill this fucking kid. How do I get out of here? and yeah, like it was fun, but I think it's one of those things, like, I like to be in control. I don't like to be kind of fucked up.
You have issues with that.
I can't help it. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll sit down and try to figure it out and see what the situation is.
Oh, the sun's going away a little bit. Thank goodness.
Yeah, you getting too hot?
I'm baking over here.
All right. Any other show notes you got over there? No? What about some strange confessions?
I do have a couple of them. There's one that I was looking at that I'm honestly not sure if I said last time or not. I'll just read it again.
Yeah, I mean, we don't do it every episode, so somebody might have missed it, and if it's a repeat, just pretend like you never heard it before. So this, for anybody that's not sure, this is like a local anonymous
confession group on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook. Wow.
Facebook. It's on the Facebook there. So this is things that people put out there. Fake or real, who knows, but they're strange, disgusting, hilarious, all that stuff. So take it away.
Most of them are disgusting.
Of course they are.
So this one says, construction guys are so hot. I'd love for one to come home to me. I make some pretty good sandwiches, lunches, and supper. Just slap my bum and give me some act right. Ladies, it's stepdaddy season.
Oh, snap.
Right?
All right.
Slap my bum and give me some act right. I'm not sure I know what that means.
I'm not sure. But we'll
let it be. We'll let you take that as you will.
Take it as you may.
So the next one and final one I have says, where the fuck are all the grown single men? Ones that actually have class and loyalty? Sick of these little wannabe ass fuckboys that are only all about bad bitches and sluts. Pretty sad what this generation has come to. It's like love doesn't exist anymore.
Aw.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The fuck boys thing.
Well, and like I do remember, I think it was another show I was listening to. They were talking about how they did a poll and they're finding that both guys and girls are saying that dating is atrocious now.
Oh, yeah.
That the online dating, like the apps and all that, have literally just made it into like just fuck stuff. Like, and nobody's looking for real love anymore. But a lot of people, I guess, are, but it's just not happening. And we're almost done. Go sit down. Come on. We're almost done. Fucking dog. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. If you are like a single person and you have like some kind of crazy story about
let us know.
Shit you're going through, yeah, absolutely. You can whatever media you are listening to this on, there should be show notes of how to get a hold of us. You can DM us, you can do any of that stuff. And
just don't pretend to be fucking Keanu Reeves. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't take kindly to that, Keanu wannabe.
I call you a fucking pathetic loser.
Yeah, and then they unfollow you real quick.
I must have hurt his
feelings. Oh, his dick jumped up inside of his body so quick. Oh, God.
He wasn't ready for
No, he was like, I'm going to woo this bitch. And then, no, you were just like...
harshness.
Yeah, you just threw on a strap-on, no lube, and just fucked him.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I hope our children don't listen to this. You know, it's funny because every now and then you give Dreamer shit for not listening to our show. And then you say things like that. And I'm like, fuck, I hope she doesn't listen.
No, and like I tease, I hope my kids don't listen to the show. Any of our shows. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You can still find old episodes of things that we've done out there. And it's another...
And they're fine for adults and everything, but just not our children.
No. And it's also why I can't run for office. The things that I've said.
Oh yeah, never.
No, but
I could never. Our children couldn't just because of what you've done.
Oh yeah, I am Hunter Biden's laptop.
Oh God, you're so much worse.
Yeah, that's right. They actually have the evidence.
No kidding.
Like this is where he said there should be a purge in the Senate. And
yes, you have said that.
Fuck's sake.
Still true.
Yeah,
still true.
Come on, man. Anywho, I think that's it. Check us out. We are now officially on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I'm sure you're listening to it on something. We are over on YouTube, youtube.com / FYFC Studios 1. As well, nftfyb.com is where we post all of our stuff. And yeah. Everything's there. If you want to reach out to either of us, all of our stuff's in the comments or in the
show notes.
You can find it. Show notes.
You can find it. Yeah. You know where it's at.
You're smart. You're not going to get teased by Keanu or any of those guys. You're fucking brilliant.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I think that's all for me. Is that all for you?
I am good.
Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.